How did China, in just one generation, achieve such remarkable influence? Some might say it's due to adopting capitalist practices, but that's only part of the story. Let's take a closer look. When Mikhail Gorbachev introduced capitalist reforms in the Soviet Union, it led to the country's collapse. Others might think China's vast population is the key to its success. But if that were true, India, with a similar population size, would have experienced the same level of growth. Plus, China faced severe challenges, like the Great Famine, proving that a large population alone doesn't guarantee prosperity. So, what really sets China apart? What fuels its global influence? That's what we'll explore in this video. Stick around to discover the unique strategies that have propelled China to the forefront of the world stage. In 1978, China's leader, Deng Xiaoping, visited Singapore and witnessed its transformation from a struggling colony into one of Asia's most prosperous economies. Singapore's founding father, Lee Kuan Yew, told Deng something that would change China's future. If Chinese immigrants in Singapore, many of whom came from impoverished backgrounds, could thrive, then mainland China, with the right strategies, could achieve even more. Inspired by this, Deng Xiaoping launched economic reforms known as socialism with Chinese characteristics, which opened China to the world and sparked rapid growth. One of his key initiatives was establishing special economic zones. Back in the 1980s, companies like Apple managed every aspect of production in-house. But as labor costs in the US rose, they began outsourcing manufacturing. Shenzhen, China's first special economic zone, became a prime location for these factories. In these zones, foreign companies benefited from long-term land leases, no import duties on raw materials, and very low taxes, a far cry from the expenses they faced elsewhere. China effectively invited global companies to set up shop under highly favorable conditions. When Apple invested in Shenzhen, it didn't just build factories, it created thousands of jobs. From manufacturing to management, these jobs paid better than traditional farming work, lifting millions out of poverty and allowing families to invest in better food, groceries, and education for their children. Workers were trained in modern manufacturing techniques and quality control, which not only improved their skills, but also raised the standards of Chinese industry overall. Thanks to competitive labor costs and business-friendly policies, China attracted major corporations like Dell, Intel, Samsung, and Tesla, transforming itself into the factory of the world. However, China didn't stop there. It continuously reinvested in its people and infrastructure, shifting its focus from traditional manufacturing to high-tech industries. Today, China leads the world in the production of electric vehicles, lithium-ion batteries, and solar panels, a testament to its forward-thinking strategies. In 2008, during the US financial crisis, China took a bold step by investing in the Republic of Congo, a country with vast reserves of cobalt, a crucial element for rechargeable batteries. At a time when few recognized the importance of minerals like cobalt, China's foresight secured its position as a leader in battery production. Now, China holds about 75% of the global lithium-ion battery market and has overtaken Japan as the largest car exporter, shipping over 4 million vehicles in 2023, including 1.2 million electric vehicles. China also seized opportunities in the solar industry. In the early 2000s, it introduced policies to boost solar energy demand. The 2009 launch of the Golden Sun program provided subsidies for solar projects, which not only helped combat pollution and climate change, but also propelled China to dominate the global solar panel market, where it now controls over 80% of the market share. China's rise to power is deeply rooted in its focus on trade and economic growth. Learning from the collapse of the Soviet Union and recent sanctions on Russia, China prioritizes self-reliance and economic expansion to avoid being isolated by the West. Today, China is the top trading partner for over 120 countries, making it nearly impossible for any nation to economically decouple from China. Take Japan's Toyota, for example. The company plans to build an electric car factory in Shanghai, aiming to replicate the benefits Tesla enjoys in China. This deep economic integration makes it harder for countries like Japan to align with the US and Europe on policies like tariffs on Chinese-made vehicles. China understands the importance of economic strength over military power. The Belt and Road Initiative, launched in 2013, is a prime example of this approach. Through the BRI, China is connecting Asia, Africa, and Europe with trade routes and infrastructure, focusing on economic cooperation rather than military dominance. These are the main reasons behind China's power. While China may not match the US in military might, it exerts tremendous global influence through its economic strategies. So, what do you think? Which of China's strategies do you find most intriguing? Let us know in the comments below. Stay tuned for more videos that explore the trends shaping our world's future.